unmute myself. Eventually, I'm going to get the hang of this. Hang on, I think my camera's smudgy. No, it's just a bad camera. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? How is everybody doing today? Today's Tuesday again. So, how is everyone doing? Go ahead and say hi. Drop your name. Drop your name in the chat. Say hi. Let me know you're here. I don't know if you're watching if you don't tell me. So keep me company. Keep comments, questions, whatever rolling through. Let's have a great conversation tonight. So how is everybody doing? Today was kind of a really nice day out. So a little chilly, but still nice. I wore a sweatshirt and I didn't have to wear a winter coat. Thank goodness. So hi, Andy. How are you? Absolutely. So hello. So drop a hello in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Say hi. What are you guys up to? How's your week going? Tell me something about you. Whatever. This would be amazing. Hello. Oh, the sun was shining. Yes. Yay for sunshine, right? No kidding. Oh my gosh. Whew, I think we're close to spring now. We can hope. What is a shaman in your version? Oh, what is it? Oh, is my version? Okay. Sorry. Wow. Okay. It took a second to register. I'm sorry. A shaman. Wow. That's a really great question. I think a shaman is kind of like, it's a form of it, like an energy healer. They do healings with more like earth elements, plants, kind of that kind of healing. And I don't know 100%, so I'm kind of going by what I know. You can be a shaman from different there's different shamans from different cultures and different things like that. So depending on what culture somebody's from or what region they're from or who they study with, can definitely be a thing. But a shaman is they do a lot with plants and earth, and they also help you like journey, which is kind of like a visual meditation. They help take you on journeys to find your spirit animals, your power animals, your spirit guides, and they kind of take you to the lower world and the upper world. So it's a little bit different than Reiki. It's a more connected energy, I think. So I hope that answered that question. I have a friend that's a shaman and she's amazing. Maybe I should have her come on one day and talk about it if you guys are interested. My lighting is really bad. I'm gonna I look like, oh, there we go. I don't look like a ghost. Okay. Very, very much so. Yes. And then depending on where they're from, culture-wise, and all of their traditions and things, then it varies slightly. But yes, very much like that. So, yeah, there you go. Very cool. I know my friend; she does a lot of stuff, and it's amazing. So I go to her for all my shaman stuff. Hello, Barb. How are you? Was it taco day? I'm going to ask you every week. Was it taco day? So I did not have tacos. I had, oh, my computer just blipped. I had a burger and tater tots was my dinner. So I don't know. During COVID, I refused to eat tacos because my taste buds are so off that I did not want to ruin tacos. God forbid we ruined the tacos for me. So I didn't do tacos for the longest time. And so now I feel like I'm kind of not eating as many tacos, which is really sad. So I need to get back to tacos, I think. But I need to find a good taco place too. I'm kind of want something different, something better. So oh good. See? You guys never let me down. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Well, at the top of every time we do this, we talk about the things that are coming up. So first of all, if you guys wouldn't mind, please share this video out. share this out. That would be great. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk right now. So that would be wonderful. Share out, invite people, get people to come. So next week on Wednesday, I'm so excited for this. The first Wednesday of every month, we go to Billy's in Anoka, Billy's Bar and Grill, and we do our ghost stories and beyond. Well, next week, we're mixing it up a little bit, and we're going to do a psychic gallery. Me and my friend Sandy Stingler will be doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, or whatever in the basement of Billy's in Anoka. And you can order food and drinks and eat and whatever you want to do while you're there. It is $20 to get in because it's for both of us doing the gallery, and then your food and drink is not included in that $20. But here is the banner for that, so you can join us there. I'm super excited for this, so if you can come, that'd be great. Next Wednesday, May 3rd at 6:30 p.m. in Anoka. And then just the very next week, we're doing our own personal gallery at our office in Center Essence in Anoka. We still have 2 tickets left for this, so I don't know what's going on, but we only have 2 tickets left for that. So hopefully those will sell, and then we'll have a sold out spot. I don't have a banner for us, but then that weekend, May 13th and 14th, please join me and so many other amazing psychics and mediums that are local with the amazing and wonderful Maria Shaw will be in town May 13th and 14th. I'm so excited for that. Maria is an absolutely amazing person. She's world-renowned astrologist, a medium, and a psychic. So please join us for that weekend. There's lots of great classes. I'm doing one I think on Saturday about letting go. So that'll be really fun. And next Thursday, you can join me on the Metamorphosis page, and Maria will be there talking about it. So, and this week I have Julie Jackie coming on and talking about tapping. So if you're interested in tapping, EFTing, the tapping part, the emotional freedom technique. So if you want to join us on Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Metamorphosis Connection page, that'll be Julie this week. Next week is Maria Shaw. So I'm really excited for that one. And of course, why not go on a road trip and join me and Greg and a few other people at Waverly Hills. Hello. Waverly is one of the most known haunted locations in the world. This is going to be an amazing day of fun, interactive discussions, workshops, and you get to roam the halls of Waverly Hills, and you get to do it with me. So ta-da, yay. Join us for that one. That will be super amazing. And our Anderson House event in August with Dave Schrader is almost half sold out. So you want to make sure you get your tickets really soon because rooms book up fast. The good rooms go first. So you want to make sure you get a good room. So make sure you book your tickets, and then you'll get information on how to book your room. And yeah, I'm super excited for this. Dave is an amazing paranormal investigator, a great host, a great friend, someone you can never have a bad time with. So I'm really excited to spend the weekend with him at the Anderson House in August. So please join us for that as well. So there you go. That's what I'm up to. What are you guys up to? And then let's see. I gotta get back to chat. There we go. All right. So what's new with you guys? Anything new, exciting, fun? I forgot to put it in here, but this weekend I will be at the Soul and Synergy event in Eau Claire, and I can't remember exactly where. It's at 29 Pines in Eau Claire. So if you're in the Eau Claire area, come on over and check us out. I'm doing a lecture on manifesting. So if you want to come hang out with me on Saturday, that would be amazing. Just saying. I don't know. I have a lot going on, so that's all I can think of at the moment. But I am open throughout the week for readings and healings. If you want to schedule a reading or a healing with me, I would love to see you there. Oops, hold on a second. My computer's doing something weird. There we go. So I would love to see you in my office. I can do it by Zoom, whatever works for you. Yeah, there you go. What's new with you guys? Somebody talk about something really quick, because it would be nice. No? See, if I just sat here and stared at the computer and waited for somebody to say something, that's about how awkward it is for me sometimes. It's all good. So I'm going to put the link up here. If you want to schedule something with me, you can. There's my calendar link. If you'd like to come see. Oh, why is there an F? There should be no F. We'll try that again because that's not going to work. I have no idea why there's an F. That's right. F is for fun. F is for fun and you should do it. That's what the F is for. I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys. So what do we got going on today? We can do readings if you guys are wanting to do that. I didn't see anybody put anything in yet. You guys are really quiet. Are we supposed to be whispering? Is it supposed to be quiet Tuesday? I don't know. Did I not get the memo that it's quiet Tuesday? Anyways, I know. Shh. Don't all talk at once. Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm really losing my mind. Anyways. All right. Cool. Well, this is going to be real fast and real quiet if nobody's talking about anything. Dinosaurs. You know, Kim, I don't know. Maybe this is the opportunity. The universe is making everybody quiet, so I have to talk about the dinosaurs. I mean, because, oh my goodness. Hello, Lisa. Andy, when's your birthday? Did I miss your birthday? Oh my God, did I miss your birthday? Did I miss your birthday? When's your birthday? I don't know when your birthday is. What's tomorrow? Okay, I didn't miss it yet. Yet. Hopefully I'll remember tomorrow. Yes, you can have a birthday reading. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you just, it's okay. But you can make smiley faces or LOLs or just anything. Anything to make me know that I'm not here all by myself, talking to myself. And maybe I'll talk about dinosaurs. If you guys are really interested to hear about my theory of dinosaurs, you'll have to let me know. Because it's still something I'm pondering, but I'm pretty sure that I'm accurate. Because I just want to be. So, let's see. We'll do some readings and see if anybody wants to know what I think about dinosaurs. All right. Andrea, what do we got going on for you for your birthday in general? All right. So what this tells me is you are having a hard time letting go of things that you feel, that you feel are things that should be in control. Like you're having a hard time letting things go that you feel like you should be in control of, or you're having a hard time allowing other people to have their own control, if that makes sense. And also, you need to work on just letting go of the control in general. And then you need to work on your healing. So the more you can let go of the control part of it, like control of the outcome, control of situations, control of whatever, the more you can let go of that, the more you're going to be able to heal. So work on just letting things be and letting go of the control. And that will be helpful for you, Andrea. All right. So we'll get through the readings. And then if there's time, we'll talk about dinosaurs. Because again, if you know me, you should know that this is not going to be a normal conversation. So, oh, good. All right. So, Lisa, where are you? Oh, Barb was first. Okay, yes. Yes, you can get a reading. Okay. Barb. What do we got going on for Barb? All right. So Barf, what I get for you is like you need to do some keep working on that that introspective work, that literally tapping into yourself, listening to your intuition. Really keep focusing on that, pushing you forward and bringing you into the future. Try to keep letting go of things of the past if things keep creeping up. I feel like time might be a time of like nostalgia where things are coming up just randomly. So try to release those and let those go. And just know that you have control over those emotions when they pop up. You just need to find out how works best for you in order to work on that stuff when it pops up for you. So I just feel like some things just might be popping up randomly, and that doesn't mean bad, but just in general, some nostalgia stuff. It could be both good or bad. It just might bring up a lot of emotions. So you need to kind of work on how to ride the wave, basically, is what that is saying for me. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Hello, Julie. Thanks for joining. Hi, Nicole. Oh, good. Okay. So I think yes. And this is really interesting too. And so I'm not going to give out the details, but I gave Lisa a reading on a Tuesday months ago, I guess she said, and it came true. And I vaguely remember it, but this is kind of one of the things too, is sometimes when information comes through, it's really hard to tell how far in the future it will be. So I usually don't get time frames. Sometimes I do, not all the time. So if I say something and if it doesn't come true for a while, that's okay. I'm not saying that everything I say comes true. It's just something that I see at the moment, but sometimes I don't really get, it's hard for me to tell whether it's like a now thing or like a sort of now or like way out in the future. So sometimes it's really hard. So I wish I could get more specific because it'd be easier to give that information out. But sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So, all right, Lisa. Wow, you guys, we're getting kind of the same card again, which is interesting. So, Lisa, whew, you have to remember that in the past, you're the one that kind of, you have to work past the things that held you back, that you kind of put yourself in that path of holding yourself back. So work past those things that once would make you not maybe go outside of your comfort zone, some things that kind of like held you back, like what was it, and like work through that. And then also know that you don't need anything else to complete you. You are complete yourself and you have everything that you need 100%. So make sure that you are focusing on you and what you have in your strengths, and then more turning into yourself, tuning into your intuition and listening to that guidance, and really kind of paying attention to your internal yeses and nos and red flags and stuff. Just really kind of going more introspective for you is where I see things going for you, that you just kind of focus more on you and like your spiritual growth a little bit. So hopefully that was helpful. So, all right. Oh, good. I am glad. All right. So let's see. I go back up here. Julie, yes, you are next. All right. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. All right. Let's see what we get. I always have to shuffle 3. I don't know. I have this thing with the number 3. So we'll do 3 and we'll see what we get for Julie. And I see a couple more comments of people asking for readings, and I'm working my way down the list. If you're watching and I don't see who's watching, I only know if you're here if you make a comment. So make sure you make a comment so I know that you're there. If you would like to have a quick reading, go ahead and put your request in the comments so that I see it. And if for some reason I'm not getting to you, make sure you're on the Charvinity page, because sometimes the other pages skip it. I don't know why, but hopefully whatever reason it works out. So, all right, Julie, who? Okay, I also feel like you're in the process of working through some things from the past as well, and you're in that part of letting go and kind of releasing things. However, I feel like you have to be really cautious about projecting blame out onto people. I feel like yes, there are some people that did some things that they are responsible for, but at the same time, you have to take responsibility for your own part in things too. So I feel like there's a lot of like sifting and processing of all the things that had happened and what part of it, did you play in it, and how can you let go of both what somebody else did and what you did. So it just feels like there's just a lot of like sorting out of things that have happened in the past that are just kind of like maybe coming up that you're trying to make peace with. And so I think if you can kind of look at both sides of it, both your part and somebody else's part, that'll help you process through it and help you get past whatever it is that's kind of whatever it is that you're trying to process through, if that makes sense. So, all right, Sarah, you are next. All right. Get some shuffles here. Whoop. Almost lost the cards. All right. One more shuffle. All right, Sarah. All right. So for Sarah, for what I get for you is that you are also in a space of trying to, all these cards, everybody's getting kind of the reading of being more introspective and kind of like going within themselves and doing some inner work. And so I feel like you're kind of in that process of trying to do that. You might be struggling a little bit. And I feel like you might be impatient with how this is going. Just hang in there, but know that that inner voice is trying to guide you. And I feel like maybe it's sometimes that inner voice is telling you a few things that you are not really wanting to do, or you kind of are ignoring. So make sure you're kind of making peace with that inner voice and listening. It's trying to push you through, push you to the next level. But it's just kind of, I feel like you're just kind of at this like, I don't know. It's almost like a pendulum where you're just kind of like swinging back and forth. It's just like you're kind of just in this space of just kind of like needing to get out of the rut, but somehow you're just kind of stuck there. I think you just need to pay more attention to not just the good stuff, but sometimes the, hey, pay attention to this kind of stuff. And that'll help move you forward a little bit. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for you. All right. Whoops. Joanne, yes, you are next. Oh, good. I'm glad that was helpful. Oh, yep. Yeah, I didn't get like it was all yours, but there's a part, it's not your fault, but there's some peace you have to make with yourself with that. And maybe taking the blame off of yourself. So, because I think we carry some guilt, it makes weird feelings for kids when that happens. So we carry some guilt, or like, there's that, I think we try to reason it by saying, what did I do? And I don't know if that's where you are. I'm just throwing that out there, but I think we just have to make peace with some of it a little bit on both sides, if that makes sense. So, all right. Joanne, what do we got for you? One more shuffle. All right, Joanne, there's some things that you're trying to carry with you that you don't need to take with you, whether it's either material things or mental things. There's just a lot of things you need to let go of, and it feels like a combination of stuff. So I don't know if you're holding on to things from the past, memorabilia, things like that, things that you're trying to like, because you have an emotional attachment to them, but you're carrying hanging on to things that you need to kind of let go of. It's almost like it feels very cluttered, both like in my physical surroundings and in my mental surroundings. So it feels like you're just carrying a lot of stuff. And if you can kind of let go some of that, that's going to help release some things for you, which is going to kind of push you forward. It's going to not be easy to let go of some of that stuff because there is an emotional attachment to it, but it will be helpful for you, and it will free up some energy space for new energy to come in for you. So hopefully that helps for you, Joanne. All right. Carla, hello. Hi, Matt. How are you? How's it going? You are welcome. Also, good to ask for spirit hand help. Oh, yeah. Asking for the spirit to help as well. So asking your spirit guides to help you, even if you don't know who they are, is definitely something that you should do. Oh my gosh, Stephen, hello, my dear. Yes, no, it's been a while. So it's been crazy busy. Oh my goodness. And your patio looks amazing, by the way. Very cool. I see some extra comments in there. All right, Stephen, what do you got? What do we got for you? Ooh. Okay. This is a good one. I like this for you. So I feel like you have had your huge, I don't know if you're familiar with tarot cards at all, but the tower moment, you've had your big moment, but I feel like this is more like a internal thing that has happened. You've had this big switch, this big like change, like self-realization thing that has happened. It doesn't feel super recent, but it feels not too far back either. But I feel like at the same time, you've kind of found a new path for yourself, which is great. But and I don't know, actually, Stephen, I have no idea the answer to this question, but I don't know what you connect to. If you connect to spirit guides, if you connect to ancestors, if you connect to past loved ones, whatever it is that you connect to, they want you to connect more and ask for help and just ask for guidance. So if you connect to something over there, there is somebody that is trying to help you. So I'm not sure who that would be. It does feel like quite a few, but they want you to ask for help, or don't be afraid to tell them you need help. And so I think they're just trying to reach out to you and say, hey, we're here for you. So I love that. All right. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, it is. And it's a lot to go through. So hang in there. Well, hi, Scott. How are you? Thanks for joining. Absolutely. I have time for you. All right. Oh, awesome. Yeah, they're and it's hard sometimes, but I feel like they're really trying to like help you, and it feels very loving. So I feel like it's a good thing. So all right, Scott. What do we got for Scott? All right, you guys, this is really interesting. So I'll get to this community thing in a second here. For Scott, I feel like there is been in your past, there's been some people that maybe weren't who they said they should be. They weren't exactly who they perceived themselves to be. They kind of presented as one thing, but were somebody else. I feel like it wasn't super bad for you, but I feel like it kind of taught you a lesson. But at the same time, it also kind of, for lack of better words, kind of like, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but you maybe didn't so much put yourself out there quite so much with people anymore, or certain types of people, because of that. But I do feel like you're doing well. Like there's nothing holding you back now. Like that's changed quite a bit. But I also feel at the same time too is same thing for Stephen too. Is like you've got some people on the other side that are trying to reach out and trying to help you. Just comfort you, just be there for you. So I don't know if you feel things or know that somebody is around you, but just know that they're there to kind of just help and support you and just to be there to love you. So great messages for both of you. So some of the community cards that are coming up, and when I say community cards, it just means that hello, Danielle. How are you? It just means that the same cards are coming up over and over. And as you guys can see, I'm shuffling 3 times in between each group, and it's the whole deck. And this is a pretty thick deck. So it's not like it's a small deck. And so what I'm getting is the same cards coming up is where doing more tuning into yourself. So I don't know if meditating, journaling, whatever it means that you need to do to kind of like be more in tune with your intuition, to connect with yourself. But at the same time, I'm also getting the card of we're in our own way. So I feel like somehow we got to get out of our own way and we need to like focus on listening to our intuition better is what I'm getting as kind of a collective message. So I hope that helps some way for everybody, even if you don't ask for a reading, or if you've got a reading, add that to the things of getting out of your own way and just listening to your intuition better. So, all right. Yes, we still have some time for reading. So Mike, you are up next. Oh, good. I'm glad, Scott. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Scott. All right, get back up to Mike. Mike, ooh, interesting. I feel, I don't know why, I don't usually remember cards, but somehow I feel like I've said this to you before. So somehow I feel like there's new things on the horizon, but something isn't quite flowing, something isn't quite working out, something isn't moving forward. I don't know what it is. Something is kind of keeping you from bursting out into the scene, so to speak. But I think if you can figure out what that is, whether it's you or somebody else, and maybe that's part of the community thing of listening to yourself and not standing in your own way, it's going to lead you to a major breakthrough. It's going to get things through. So I don't know if maybe you're at the wall of your comfort zone and you got to push through the comfort zone. I'm not sure, but something just feels like it's kind of like resistant, if that makes sense. So, so hopefully that helps. Oh, okay. That's good. Good. All right. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. Sorry, I stopped to read that. I'm glad that it kind of makes, sometimes I know it's like it's fast and furious and then it's like I don't even remember what I said at this point, to be honest. It just goes so fast. So, Nicole, you are absolutely up next. And why we're like, before we get to Nicole, I just want to remind everybody, because you know me, got to have my mom moment. My daughter Nikki's in that contest to win that Mom of the Year award. So please go vote for her. You can vote every day. She has to make it through so many rounds in order to get this. And please, if you could vote for her, I would super appreciate it. I'm going to put the link in here if you want to go vote for her. That would be amazing. It's my daughter Nikki. She can win an amazing trip and be in a magazine. I would be so grateful if she could win this, because I wasn't able to give her a whole lot when she was growing up, any of my kids. And so if I can help them win something, it would mean the world to me. So if you guys wouldn't mind just stepping in and voting for her, that'd be great. I would be very, very grateful. All right. So Nicole, you are up next. Okay. Nicole. Don't settle for less. Don't just go, it's good enough, it'll do whatever. I feel like you've done that a lot in your past. You've gotten better at that, but just make sure that you're going for what you really want. Don't just settle for less. And then you also got the same card about tuning in. So I don't know if you're listening to your intuition more or listening to your intuition to get you past that point. And then also I feel like you're also in this introspective moment of like trying to figure out who Nicole is going to be tomorrow, like the next version of Nicole. And so really kind of pay attention to that intuition, tune in and see where you want to go, what you want to do. But when you go, don't settle for less. Shoot for the stars and go straight for the stars. Don't stop at the moon. Okay? All right. Danielle, yes, you are up next. And hi, Danae, you down there. All right. All right, Danielle, what do we got for you? I swear to God, you guys, these cards are like almost the same for everybody. This is like insane. Again, Danielle, I feel like you also have spent some time looking outside of yourself for answers. Look within yourself for those answers. You have what you need. You don't need somebody to complete you. You need somebody to complement you. Also, don't get in your own way. Step out of your own way. Don't talk yourself out of stuff. And don't convince yourself that you're not good enough. And then also to don't settle for less. I think this is just like a super empowering message of like, you are good enough. You are brave. You are smart. You can do it. Go for it. Don't hold back. And just whatever it is that you are dreaming about or thinking about, go for it. That's what I get for you, Danielle. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it happens. Oh, good. I'm glad that was helpful. Okay, I'm going to go back up here so I don't lose Danae. Danae, you are next. I did see a couple comments. I'll get down there in just 1 second. I just got to make sure I don't miss anybody. Thanks, you guys. And I don't know what this is, but apparently if you're on my Charvinity page, you can send me stars. I've never had anybody do it. It's a new thing. So if you want to send me stars, if you're watching on the Charvinity page, apparently there's an option for that. If you'd like to do that, feel free. If you don't, all good. All right, Danae, what do we got for you? Danae, okay, as well. I feel like there's been people in your past that haven't been exactly who they said they were, kind of like a snake, and kind of not exactly truthful. But that's in your past. I feel like you're in a space of healing now from not just that, but lots of things, kind of taking more care of yourself, kind of just like this whole mental, physical healing kind of space. You're just kind of really being in a good space at the moment. They're saying basically keep doing that, keep pushing through, keep working on the healing part of it, because it's really pushing you to where you need to be. And it looks like you're going to get all things are going to work out for you in the future. It definitely looks like I don't know. I just feel like things are really working out for you in the future. Just keep doing what you're doing, and just keep being positive, and don't let those negative people from the past or new ones drag you down. So that's what I have for you, Danae. All right. Oh, question. Okay. Is it super common to speak more with spirit once a week? Yes. And I know I get woken up sometimes talking with yes. But Carrie says I have full on conversation. Yes, yes, and yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. I do tons of conversations in my sleep. It's crazy. So it's because your brain is kind of going into theta. It's where your subconscious, your conscious is shutting down slightly, and your subconscious is kind of more aware. And it's easier for us to hear that and to process that, because our conscious brain wants to negate it and say, that's not real. What are you doing? You can't talk about that. You can't talk to them. So our conscious brain shuts down, where our subconscious, which is where that connection is, really heightens. And I have full-on conversations. I will wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, what? And it's because I heard someone say my name and there's nobody in the room. So Yeah. Oh, I'll have to click on that link here. I know it's something where you can give like for the stars, you can give like stars to people and they earn money and stuff like that, I guess. I don't know that much about it. I've never really asked for them. I just saw it today, so I was like, I'll just throw it out there, see what it is. You are very, very welcome. So, yeah, so that's, yeah, there you go. And I would rather have you vote for my daughter than give me stars anyway. So she needs to win. She needs to win this trip 100%. So please just give her more votes. Vote for her more than anything. That would be my one true ask. If I gave you a reading today, please go vote for my daughter. I would appreciate that more than anything. It is a daily voting thing, so you can vote every day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. So, oh, yeah, I don't remember a lot of mine either, but then sometimes I wake up and I'm like, "Ooh, that's very vivid," and I completely remember that, and I'll call somebody and then I'll be like, "Oh, I have a message for you," and it ends up being spot on, and it's like, "Oh, that's really freaky." But then there's some things that I wish I didn't remember because that's a little too much. So, um, I get woken up all the time. Yeah. Yeah. I more or less hear people whisper in my ears and then I jump and I'm like, what? Like I usually say what? Or like, did you hear that? Yeah. Yay. It's always fun, right? All right. So what else have we got going on? All right. Well, if everybody got their reading, which I think they did, which is amazing, what should we talk about? Oh, my mouse ran away. Oh, that's okay. It like stopped working. There we go. Can only make certain words, so tries to ask me about it too. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Ooh, have you ever tried putting Steven, Sarah, anybody else that talks in their sleep, have you ever tried putting a recorder out while you sleep and just seeing if maybe you catch what you're saying? Or you could catch an EVP of whoever it is that's talking to you. Just a thought. I mean, only if you want to, but it's a thought. It might be something. It could work. Who knows? I mean, you never know, right? It's worth a shot, right? Why not try it? I'd be willing to try anything. I mean, I wish that. I mean, it would be uber scary, but it'd be really cool if something could like record those dreams and then you could watch it back later. And that would be like really interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's like but I wonder if something says something before you say the no. That's what it'd be interesting if you catch something like that. Um, a lot of dog snores. Well, yeah, I mean, and human snores for some of us, probably. Just saying. But it would be interesting. I mean, I think it would be kind of cool to find out, like, if something is happening. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet. Do your littles do doggy snores too? I bet they do. Hmm. Little puppy snores. I used to have a cat that used to snore, and it was the cutest little snore in the world. It was so sweet, and it was just like this little tiny like whisper sound. It was just really cute. Oh, I loved. Always said that if I could remember my dreams, my best. I agree, 100%. There's some. I wake up and I'm like, what in the heck was that? And then they're always like, oh, look up what your dream means. I'm like, that's not in a book. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. Oh, yeah. Yep. I've done that a lot. Um, which I mean, sometimes it's good. I don't know if I could do it at home. I don't think I have a night vision camera anymore, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if I get disturbed a lot in my sleep, but um yeah. Puppy snores. What else we got going on, guys? What's new? What else is exciting? What other questions do you have? What do your curious minds want to know? You can ask me anything. All right. I forgot to turn my phone off. That's a thing. Let me turn the volume down really quick. All right. Oh, and by the way, I do not think Greg will be on tonight for his experimental sessions. He is under the weather, so I do not believe he will be doing anything tonight. So do not look for a live tonight for him, unfortunately. Oh, today there was an ambulance across the street. Carrie asked what there was going on, and I knew who they were taking without saying, oh, I'm sorry. Are you planning on doing another empath set of classes? I think that's what mine was referring to. Yes, I am. I am in the middle of one right now. I'm not sure when the next one will get posted, but if you follow Charvinity on my Facebook page, I always post it in the events, and I will talk about it nonstop when it comes back up. So yes, so follow Charvinity, and it'll get posted on there on the events for sure. Yeah, he's not doing very, very well. So yeah. Oh, equals reading. Okay. And I apologize, you guys, because sometimes like I read these so fast and furious that I honestly, people ask me questions after I've been messaged after this, and they'll ask me stuff, and I'm like, I have no idea. I don't even know what cards I pulled for you. So I feel bad because it goes so fast and furious that it just comes bleh, and I don't remember a lot. But if anybody's interested in the empath class, it's a 6-class series. We talk about being an empath, everything about being an empath. Then you get to join a private Facebook group for a support group going forward. And then after that, there's ongoing classes, retreats, and other things for the empath group. So it's not just 6 classes, but the 6 classes is the introductory part. And then there's just a whole bunch of stuff after that. So it's kind of more of like a community of empaths, so that you have a safe space. You get to be you. You get to around other people that probably feel just like you, think like you, all kinds of stuff. And it's really, really helpful. It's been very helpful. On those days where you feel kind of off or weird, you can go in there and everybody's like, yep, me too. And somebody might have an answer as to why. And that's been really great too. Oh, well, I typed too fast. So that's why when I heard you read it, I was like, well, that was kind of big. Oh, sorry. You are very, very welcome. Love you too, sweetie. So much. So much. Stephen is someone I met online, oh my gosh, 12 years ago, I think, through a chat. And we became friends, and we've been friends ever since. And I finally got to meet him last year, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. And he's just the sweetest guy in the world, and I adore you. So thank you so much for always being here, Stephen. Allison, absolutely. All right, let's see what's going on for Allison. All right. Ooh, Allison. All right. So you have come through this huge breakthrough moment. Things have kind of shifted and changes, like kind of cracked the shell open. So things are kind of shifting and changing and everything else. However, don't compromise. Don't settle for less. Don't compromise. Don't just do things make the peace. Don't do things because it just would be easier. You need to do what you need to do for you, and don't Don't compromise. Like, I'm just hearing a hardcore, do not compromise. And that's going to really help propel you forward. That's going to be essential for your growth, and it's going to be essential for you in the future. So stop compromising. That's what they're saying. So that is for you, Allison. Sen. Aw. Oh, yes, absolutely. The empath class, the 6 classes, is almost always online. So you can always do it virtually. And if I do have somebody in person, I do both online and in person. So you can totally do it virtually. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, Australia. Wow. Absolutely. Oh. All right, Kelly, let's see what the cards have for you. All right, Kelly. Okay. So Kelly, what I get for you is you need to be your own rebel. You need to kind of like break free a little bit. You need to kind of like break free of whatever it is that holds you back, but also don't let others hold you back. Even if you, sometimes I feel like they don't do it intentionally, but you kind of allow it subconsciously. So you need to like break through and be your own rebel. You need to stand up for what you want. Say no when you mean no, yes when you mean yes. Go for the things that you want, and don't feel guilty about it. But also, you don't have to fight to be a rebel. You can just be a very positive force without the fighting, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's going to get you forward. So I feel like you just kind of, again, it's kind of like getting in your own way, but you just kind of have to work through standing up for yourself a little bit more, and with the things that you want, but in a positive way. I don't know if sometimes you get like almost the opposite, like to the point when you rebel, you almost like fighting about it instead of just like positively being a rebel. I hope that makes sense how I'm saying that. So if I hope that makes sense. I don't know. A big rebel. Okay. And extremely honest, but never hurt. And not that I think that you hurt anybody. I just I don't feel like you hurt people. It's not that. I think sometimes I don't know if you wait too long to be the rebel, or it just comes out sideways for some reason. It feels like you're being a rebel, but it's not quite. Oh my God, words are really hard at the moment. Do people not take it right? Like, do they? I feel like maybe they just don't perceive it quite right. I don't know. Something just isn't coming across right. That's the only thing I can say about that. So, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Absolutely. Hello, Rochelle. How are you? So I don't know, Kelly, if that made sense to you, but it just felt like maybe sometimes it doesn't come off the way you wanted it to. Oh, I totally agree 100%. I totally agree. Absolutely. And that's a good point. It is. They have to own up the way they perceive it and everything else too. I just maybe that's what I'm picking up on. I don't know. All right. Hello, Cheryl Ann. How are you? How is it going? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a couple more minutes left. You're welcome. I hope it made sense. It's weird because sometimes it comes through as feelings, and it's really hard to interpret feelings. So it wasn't actually words. It was like, what is this feeling I'm feeling? So maybe what I'm feeling is what people are feeling from you. I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes. Sometimes that's the weird part about doing this, is sometimes it comes through as feelings, and sometimes feelings are hard to put into words. And that was definitely one of the ones that it was hard to like express. So moving on. Okay, then that makes sense then. So, because I didn't feel like you were being mean or anything, or like you were doing it in a bad way, so that it was confusing a little bit. But, anyways, we're good. You guys are awesome. What a great group of people tonight. All right. Oh, good. I am good. I am really good. It was a beautiful day today, which was wonderful. Still just slightly cool, but we're getting there. No snow. Thank goodness. All right. So let's see what cards I pull for you, Sherilyn. All right. All right. Okay, so this is kind of a weird little mix that I got for you, Sherilyn. So what I get is I don't know if you're feeling guilty about something, but you were also the card of comparison came up. So I don't know if you compare yourself to others or somehow you get caught up in the comparison of how things should be done, and that's what leads to the guilty feelings. But there's some stuff in your head that you need to release and let go of. And I feel like if you can work past not feeling guilty about that and not comparing things, I don't get the exact thing that the comparison is about. So I'm not sure if it's a lot of things or whatever it is. So I'm not sure what the comparison part is, but it comes with guilt. So whatever it is that the comparison part of it is that is happening, there's some guilt feelings with it. If you can release that, that will be helpful for you, and that will help move things forward for you. I could, yes. Hello, Nikki. Oh my goodness, that's funny. A funny story about I learned how to shuffle cards because my grandparents, when I would spend time over there, they would play poker late at night. And the only reason we could stay up if I learned how to shuffle. And so literally, I learned how to shuffle in a really kind of like a poker player. Let's see if I can do it on cups. I can't do it in the air, but that's how I shuffle. So it is kind of a more pokerish type shuffle, but it's the only way I know how to shuffle because I learned it when I was really little, and I've never been able to shuffle otherwise. So it's kind of fun, but kind of an interesting little story for that. All right. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all I have. I don't see anybody else coming through. So thank you so much for being here. For all the new people, thank you so much for popping in here. I do private readings, which are much easier, more in depth. It's a little bit more focused. I can really kind of tap in a little bit easier. We can do it by Zoom or in person. I also do healing, so if you're ever interested, you can reach out to me. Go to Charvinity if you're watching on one of the other platforms, Facebook pages. If you go to Charvinity Facebook page, follow me there. You can see all the events and other things that I have going on, and I post there way more than the other places. So it'd be really nice to see you all over there. I would appreciate that. Oh, you are welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a tough one. Hang in there. It feels like everybody's going through a lot right now. A lot of changing, a lot of shifting, a lot of movement. Just know that other people are doing it too. Not that that is great, but you're not alone. We're all struggling with something, but I feel like things are going to get better eventually. So hang in there. In general, things are going to start shifting. I mean, the world's a little wonky lately, but we'll get there, right? So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. You are very much, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys all have an absolutely wonderful week. Please enjoy your week. I will see you next week, and hopefully I'll see you over on the Charvinity page. Stop by and say hello. I'd love to see you there. Invite your friends, and I will see you back next Tuesday. So thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night, you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.